Hello everyone, my name is Jesus and I'm the owner at JMG Photography, which is a portrait studio located in Laredo, Texas. And in this video, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the studio. Right now, I'm in the waiting area of my studio, which also serves as a gallery, which displays my work and gives my clients an idea of what to expect out of their portraits. It also shows the different products that I offer, as well as the different sizes. Everything from a 16 by 20 size portrait all the way up to a 30 by 40. And I also have here on display gallery wraps as well as framed portraits. I'm in the shooting space of my studio, which is a nice sized room. It's about 19 feet by about 14 feet, depending on what I move around. And I'm really lucky that I have a really tall ceiling. It's at the lowest point, it's 15 feet high, and it's at a slope, so it goes up to about 18 to 19 feet. I don't have as long as a room as I would prefer. I would rather work with 25 feet because I do like to do full-length shots, and I like to zoom in with my telephoto, my 70-200 lens. But it works. I mean, I usually, if I'm shooting full-length shots, I'm usually shooting at around 24 millimeters, maybe around 30 millimeters, right around there. And I try to get at a low angle, and it works pretty good. In this room, we have, right now, there's a background behind me. I'm doing some test shots, getting ready for some headshots that I'll be doing later on this week. But normally there's everything has its own place, and I always try to put things back to the way they are after a session. Sometimes, you know, you're tired at the very end, but keeping everything neatly organized and keeping everything put back in its place is really important to me, because when you come in the next day, it's nice to come to a clean room. And of course, if it's something that's ongoing, let's say we have multiple days of a shoot, let's say it's a school or a dance team or a sports team or something like that, then everything stays up throughout the days that we have that scheduled. I have these backgrounds that I use. I have two different types that I mainly shoot on, which are canvas backgrounds, and I have a background pulley system that works really well. This was installed by the previous photographer that was in the studio, and it works out great. When he moved out and I took over the lease here, it came in very handy, and I still use it today. I modified it a little bit, but it works very well. And then on the other side, I have a pulley system, not a pulley system, I have a system that I put my I can't think of the name right now, that I put my paper backgrounds on, and it only has room for 3, but I do switch them out. I have several different colors that I switch out to, so it works really well. So it just depends. If I'm doing headshots, I may be doing something cleaner in terms of the background, maybe just white or gray. I don't have a charcoal gray. I usually like to purchase the Thunder Gray from Savage. I just need to purchase a new one. Hopefully this information that I did share with you today is useful. Let me know if you have a studio of your own, or maybe you're thinking about getting a studio, or maybe you're just thinking about starting to shoot professionally and getting paid for maybe your hobby. So any questions that you may have about the studio or about lighting or about anything having to do with photography, whatever knowledge I have, I'm more than happy to share it with you. I've been doing this for 11 years now professionally, and if I can answer any questions of yours, by all means, please feel free to send me a question. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.